Hi, this is a reading for you. It is not attached to a zodiac sign nor a timeline. The intention is, if you come across this reading, it should benefit you in some way. That being said, if you enjoy it, if it resonates, feel free to like and subscribe. If you want to see the extended version of this reading, that is always available on my Patreon, which is in the description below. I am available for personal readings. That is also available in the description below through my website. Now, starting to trust the intuition a bit more, starting to trust the unknown a bit more, really kind of leaning into the shadows of one's mind. I feel like there's been a lot of work done on an internal level behind you. And, also I feel like your discouragement or your maybe pessimistic point of view has actually blocked a lot of circumstances in your life or caused blockages in areas where otherwise there wouldn't have really been any problem. You're very much determined to, persevere forward with a balanced energy. You also may receive some kind of assistance, or maybe you're investing in something, especially in your relationships, because there is a clarity that has come to you on, the mental plane, basically. And this inspires passion, this inspires joy, this inspires motivation. You're maybe still in the process of gathering information, but it's in a very confident way that is sort of manifesting. You're starting to find balance internally. I mean, that's what the Magician card is about, really, is, he has become aware. He has become awake. He has balanced the tools of his altar. And so, it's very much an early card, but he has the capability to create whatever he seeks. And I think that you're making a judgment call to hold strong and to trust in a process, to trust in a relationship, to trust in a direction forward. You're sort of gazing at the future. And, I feel like in a scenario that your emotional fulfillment or the love in a relationship or anything like that will just continue to grow. There also may be travel referenced here, or sort of a hurdle to get over in a way, but everybody would be in agreement. And you choose abundance, you choose opulence, you choose the sunshine, you choose the Empress. Advice. I think that your advice is to, well, let me clarify this real quick. Your advice is sort of to trust in the process, to sort of set your mind away from selfishness or an obsession with self-preservation or trying to keep an advantage. It suggests that you're in a place of justice, and sort of allow that to motivate you and keep this, process of positive transformation, because I see this as sort of just calmly nurturing things and transmuting things, you know, from the dissatisfying, from the profane to that that is desirable, that is worthy. And a lot of this goes on within yourself. You have found stable ground and emotional stability. I definitely get the impression of other people, so especially if this is about relationships or love life or anything like that, you know, run with that, trust that process. It could just be about your overall picture though. It suggests to carry the burden and the weight of your passions with joy, to go through those processes. Clarify the outside influence, because there seems to be some fear in the outside influence. Maybe certain people you're ignoring or something. It seems like maybe you have some people looking in. They might be feeling a bit impoverished or left out in some kind of way. But, you know, again, we have this clarity without fear. And, you know, there may be a process. It's sort of saying just wait and see. You'll be rewarded. Like the outcome will be there. But you definitely have to climb to get it. This is no easy feat. Even if it's not some, you know, difficult to achieve goal or something, it's not easy within yourself. But as you embody the Emperor, that sense of refinement, self-control, discipline, direction, the pieces start coming together easier and easier. It is all in your hands and how you manage the process moving forward. I don't take the oracles in reverse. I just sort of, I think this whole deck is upside down. Yeah. Psychic Flame, Sacred Milk, Druid Magic, 333, Natural Assistance, Divine Support, Comfort, Influence, Willpower, Control, Obstacles. You have been sort of given this awareness through intuition, through whatever. You may have been developing psychic awareness, you might have been developing magical practice, anything like that. And it sort of suggests that you are receiving assistance from those energies that are in your corner. It could also be people that are in your corner, a mix of both. Animals are also relevant, however that might fit for you. And there is, you know, overall influence, willpower, control, obstacles. This is the clarity and the focus, along with this sort of spiritual and natural assistance, you know, side by side, working to get where you need to be going, you know, because this is about leaving behind stagnancy, leaving behind fears. And there's probably a lot of significant choices that you're going to have to make. So make sure that you're very clear in your mind. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, resting, eating, all that stuff. Because that, you know, we tend to neglect those things when we become very focused on things, right? But that rest, that nourishment, that spiritual nourishment, that all that stuff, that's what actually allows us the strength and power to move through these things. So don't neglect yourself, don't neglect your spiritual life, don't neglect your personal, your health, all that stuff. And just, you know, what's that saying? Pray and proceed, right? So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you found it helpful. Again, I'm going to take it a bit further. So the extended version is available on my Patreon, which is in the description below. It's the first link. Thank you for liking and subscribing if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon.